The 2021 NHL entry draft is almost here. So to preview that, who are some of the players, or who are players the Islanders can take with their second and third round picks? As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel, don't miss a video. Head over to Twitter and follow @TLOMitch, that's me. Don't miss any breaking information about Islanders prospects that I haven't yet been able to cover here on the channel. So when it comes to the 2021 NHL entry draft, not expansion, entry draft, the Islanders picked or have picks from the second round all the way through to the 7th round. That first round pick went over to the New Jersey Devils in the Kyle Palmieri and Travis Zajac deal. But so who are the Islanders going to pick with that second and third round pick? I'm not so interested in the fourth going forward because as we've seen with the Islanders, they can go all over the place. Like in their fourth round pick with Alex Jeffries, he was the 97th ranked US skater. In the 7th round, they took Henrik Tikkanen, who was not even ranked as far as NHL Central Scouting was concerned for European goalies. Just not ranked at all. So they're all over the place. So I won't spend time going between the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th because it could be anything. And at that point, like, that's just throwing darts, right? Like, they're picking someone that they kind of like and they see if it sticks. And honestly, like, it could be anyone. So let's just focus on the first two, the second and the third round pick. Now, of course, I'm assuming that they hold both that second and third round pick, right? Like, they could very well trade either of those away to either offload some cap space or to keep Seattle from picking one of their players in the expansion draft. But let's assume they hold that second and third round pick. Who could they possibly pick from them? With their second round pick, the Islanders should target Samuel Hellenius from Finland. This kid has a lot to like. Size, shot, power, everything, hands. He's really good on a lot of different levels. I won't say he's a great skater, but his skating is fine for the NHL level. It's passable. Everything else is incredible. Size, 6'6", 200 pounds. He uses that size. He is very much a power forward. Say what you will about Otto Koivula, but Otto Koivula is not playing a power forward game. He doesn't play a physical game yet, which is really why he's not at the NHL level. That isn't a problem for Samuel Hellenius, who's bossing players around at the legal level. Last year had 14 points in 54 games playing for one of the lower teams in the league, but still, as an 18-year-old, stood out. He also stood out at the World Junior Championship. So playing with against his peers, he put up 4 points in 7 games, helping Finland get a bronze medal. He had a really good tournament, and he'll probably be back next year. This is a really, really intriguing prospect who could, according to draft rankings, go from anywhere between 43 and 70. They're all over the place with this kid. The Islanders could absolutely and probably will reach for someone, and I could see them reaching for this very tall player in Samuel Hellenius. With their third round pick, I think the Islanders should take a look at Guillaume Richard. He just committed to Providence College, played last year with the Tri-City Storm of the USHL, had 16 points in 46 games for them, and put up a pretty good year. This is a kid who probably would have stood out a lot more at the QMJHL level had he not decided to go down the college route. Again, he's going to Providence. But there's something to like in his game. He can skate well, he can see the ice well, and he can put up points. And I know, again, like when you look at the point totals here, going, it doesn't really scream offensive defenseman. But remember, it was really the same thing when it came to guys like Devon Toews, right? Like, the production wasn't there on the score sheet. You didn't see it. But as his career went, those points kept coming. The skill level is there with Guillaume Richard. There's something there with this kid, and I think the Islanders will absolutely reach to get him in the third round. And I think that would be a wise pick for them because there's something here with him. So again, I didn't look over rounds 4 through 7 because honestly, that could go any which way. It is, again, throwing a dart on the board. It could be anyone. And so I'm not going to go through a bunch of scouting reports to find this guy and invest time in looking into someone that they're not going to pick. I'm going to wait for the draft itself and then look at those players individually to see what the Islanders picked up. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later.